My name is Paulette Maskarino, and I'm the District Director for the Office of Assemblyman Philip Chen. The program has changed my work life tremendously. So I was recently promoted to District Director. I used to be a field staff, so I was in a support position. Now I'm in a leadership position. And so just being in the program and also being in this new role, I'm learning a lot and applying it. I learned that I'm not the only one that goes through these problems as a woman in the professional workspace. There are certain things that I thought, oh, wow, am I alone in this? But when I finally was in the program and realized that other women experience the same things that I do, I started to learn, I'm not alone and I can also overcome this. One of the quotes from one of the sessions I wrote down from Anissa. She's the president and CEO of CoolSys. She said, "Don't let someone's negative words put you in a box." And then I realized, these women are really successful and they've gone through the same experiences, and it made me feel that I can overcome that too. Things that I used to think were my weaknesses, which was being compassionate, sympathetic, and understanding, I thought those were weaknesses. I thought those were things that I needed to let go in my new role, but actually, I can play those into my strengths. One of the things that I remember that helped me was go for it. Uh, I just remember someone saying in the program, like, put your name in, even though you think you aren't qualified. If you work hard and you're determined, you can do it. Because I really felt in the beginning that when the position was open, that I really shrunk myself. I was like, maybe I'm not meant for this. My anxiety, my imposter syndrome came out after the program. That program session, I realized, like, why not me? And I feel like I have a good heart, I have a good work ethic, and I have a good understanding of people. And those negative things that I've said about myself, I can work through them. I don't have to be successful to be in the role. I can be a work in progress and make that success. And I realize, like, as a woman, we're harder on ourselves, and we shouldn't be. We should uplift ourselves. But in this program, like, I really understand it's a journey. It's not a destination, and you won't always feel confident. Confident is not a solid place. There are moments where I'll feel insecure, even through this leadership position. But I know that it weans and it wanes, and I can still get to that spot. So I said that I had a woman team, and I just feel really proud of who I'm working with. I haven't always been heard, and I always felt like I had to keep to myself or that I was struggling. So I want to make sure that I'm there for them and that I empower them. There are moments where he tells me that, don't change who you are, and that I don't necessarily have to do everything that, he does or everything he wants. And so I've created my own way of leadership, and he's understood that. So he's told me that he's liked the way that I've handled the team. He sees my emotional intelligence come out when we are meeting with others or we're in high pressure situations. One of the obstacles the Women Rising Leadership Academy has helped me overcome was that mindset, I'll prove you wrong. Because I've had a lot of people um, actually tell me that, maybe this role isn't for me. Those words actually really hurt. And when we had the women's leadership panel, 3 out of the 4 women actually had that mindset. I'll prove you wrong. That's that fighting spirit in me, that I'll prove you wrong. And I'll not only will I prove you wrong, I'll do it the right way. When I heard that other women have experienced the same thing, it increased my fighting spirit. I thought about my own mom too, as my mom was an immigrant. She came here with nothing, and she's told me, the experiences she has felt as a woman. And because of her, I've worked really hard to realize that, she's given me a lot of opportunities, and I don't want to take anything for granted. I think I'm different now versus uh, before the WRLA program. I am more vulnerable. I think before I used to be scared to share my own experiences, but I think being vulnerable has let me work through my problems and through weaknesses and realize that it's okay to feel this way, and realizing that I can talk about it in this program with other women, that I'm not alone, and that other women are also going through the same issues and problems, and that there is a way out. Sometimes we feel like we're alone in this, but we're not. There is a group of us out there. You just learn from one another. I recommend it to, I've been talking about it actually. I recommend the program to any woman in the professional workspace. It's just, no matter where you are in your professional career, I feel like it is very valuable. Even if you're not in a leadership role, everyone can be a leader. I want to add that I really do think this program is changing lives. It's helping people strengthen their will and their drive. We don't know about what people go through outside of their professional work life, and we don't know if people have that support. And I feel like this program actually has created that support system that many women need and don't realize that they need. This program has really made me feel heard and seen. Try to, find solutions on my own, and I couldn't. And when I was in this program, a lot of the, speakers, a lot of the topics that were talked about actually has helped me. And I felt enlightened. I felt lighter. I don't feel like I'm carrying a burden on my own. And I just really feel like it's helped me mentally, emotionally, and physically even. I feel like when I go places, I stand up. I stand up taller, and like certain little things that Lacey has told me is like, you don't always have to nod. It's not my responsibility to make the man in the room feel comfortable. I can be taken seriously on my own merit without having to smile, without having to please someone else. So I just am really thankful for this program and what it's doing for me and for others. It's a domino effect, because not only what I'm learning is helping me, it's helping my team. And I'm sharing it in ways that I feel that they can share it in ways, and it's a huge domino effect.